Hello everyone, this is another edition of Tuesday Morning Shenanigans, and we are not live in Maui Comics and Collectibles.
Is that your wrestling voice?
No, that's me doing Vince McMahon when he used to do Raw in a heyday.
Okay.
That was a very terrible one, I'm sorry.
It's okay. I'll forgive you for it. We'll all do one.
So anyways, welcome to another edition of Tuesday Morning Shenanigans, and we are inside Maui Comics and Collectibles. I am Aaron of the Rave Corner, and then on the other side of the table we have Swan, the War Chief, hashtag Encounters of the Nerd Kind.
Listen here, see? It's great to see you all here, see? I don't know what the heck I'm doing.
You're
Nobody
just
mess with the frog.
You're doing I was thinking of a gangster from one of those.
That's what it was supposed to be, but I figured if you're going to do a bad one, I'll do one too.
Okay. And then in the middle of the table, he is back once again, special guest, YouTube personality, Blu-ray Whoreder. How you doing, Blue?
Testify!
Oh, my brother! Love it! I love it.
Yeah, this is Tuesday Morning Shenanigans. Oh, yeah!
Yeah. Well, let me tell you something, brother.
There we go. That's the Aaron.
No matter how many 1, 2, 3s, I thank my mean genes. But, all right, well, we're done. We have to get ourselves.
Yeah. I can't do bushwhackers or nothing.
Well, needless. All right, we're done. Okay, seriously, no more impressions. We're sorry about that. We have to get our spirits up because our mood's gonna turn just a little bit gloomy because we're gonna have to review.
Like the Pokemon?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Except we don't have the drool dangling from the corner of our mouths.
Not yet.
But so basically, in our show, we have seen Sausage Party, and now we will have to review it. So we will express what we thought about the movie, but first let's just go over the synopsis, which is as simple as it gets. Basically, it is Pixar's, well, it's a parody of Pixar. It is like an adult comedic version of actually just spoofing the sort of things that we've seen from
Spoofing
Pixar.
is the better.
Yeah.
Poorly spoofing.
Yeah, where Pixar have done inanimate objects and then they made them alive, just to show human emotions. Like they've done it with cars, they've done it with planes. So naturally, I guess in this version, the only thing that's left to do is to take on food products or other perishables, non-perishables, other things that's used by human consumption within
like
that.
Heroin.
Yeah. Well, but then again, heroin was never alive.
For all we know,
Yeah.
the bath salt could have been.
Yeah, that and utensils were never alive.
Yeah. Neither was the balloons, but light bulbs were? I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
There's so much flaws with that movie.
So basically, the plot is they come with two different purposes in life. Either they die for human consumption, which humans are, again, they're called gods, and then you got if they're not being sacrificed for gods, they engage in sexual activities. That's pretty much it.
Yeah. It's either you get eaten or you get screwed.
Yeah, whichever one is their own benefit.
Yeah, but you get eaten.
Don't mind me.
Yeah.
Don't mind me either. I feel forced to talk on this one. The number is called 911.
It's very depressing just thinking about it.
Yeah.
Huge letdown.
Mm-hmm.
So the way I saw it is, it's like taking something as raunchy as Seth MacFarlane's content, like maybe Ted or whatever, and then cranking up to a new 11 and just going more all out with it.
Don't you think more of 100 is the better number for this?
11 times 10.
Yeah, that sounds better.
What did you guys think of the movie?
I'll let Blu-ray Whoreder start off with this one.
Blue?
Big letdown. Hated it.
Thank you. I hated it too.
It basically, the trailer,
Lied to you?
the t-shirts. It didn't lie to me because that's what was in the actual movie. They just showed a portion of the actual funny parts, but in a way, it didn't lie to us, but it just showed. You would think that a lot of the movie was in the kitchen setting. Well, most of it was at the grocery store. But I just thought it was way over the top, unnecessary. a lot of, you know, just some unnecessary. I'm all down for crude and dark, you know, comedy, but this was just, it was too much to the point where it was sickening. It was just like I didn't want to watch it anymore.
Yeah, but
I laughed maybe twice.
Did you sit through the whole movie, or did you just tap out at a certain point?
No. I sat through, but was I distracted a bit? Yeah. There was times where I nodded off. There was times where, you know, I was, you know, not fully committed to the movie.
Swan, what's your opinion?
Well, I'm going to agree with Blu-ray Whoreder on this one. I hated it. It was a big letdown. I waited a long time for this movie when it was announced to now, and I just felt so let down, especially with that ending.
Oh yeah,
I think that it was ridiculous. It wasn't unnecessary. Also, like you guys said, too much over the top sexual innuendos. Like the only thing I liked is because of one of the guys on Nerdwatch, Professor Barry, is there's a sausage, spoiler alert, named Barry, and that was my favorite character throughout the movie. I also wanted it more in the kitchen, the house. I want to see how other food was prepared, not like what was given, because pretty much what you saw in the trailer is what you got.
Yeah. And
then that was it. The rest of it was just kind of like street fight of foods, or like a giant food street fight.
I mean, a douche.
Yeah.
Trying to, you know.
I will give them credit because
it was a creative thing. I know you're gonna go there, but still, that was just really. I wanted to see more like how they got out of the house, or like when they got home and stuff.
It's so funny because when at least the short guy, what's his name? I forgot his name. The one who escaped from the home.
Barry.
That was Barry. So that was Barry.
Yeah, the smushed one.
Yeah, Barry. Okay, so wait, so what was Seth Rogen's one again? I forgot names. Frank. Okay.
And then Carl was Jonah Hill, I believe.
Yeah, that's true. So when Barry escaped, like basically from his own perspective, the god was killed, but that was more of a Final Destination sort of coincidence.
Yeah, like that was all on base stupidity, and that's the thing I didn't like either. Is the whole they needed to take a drug in order to notice them kind of thing.
Yeah, heroin.
Yeah. And my favorite, and the part that I really hated was the condom.
Oh, yeah, that was...
Like, that was a bit too much for me. My girlfriend and I, when we went to watch it, she was like, is that what I really think it is? Mm-hmm. Is it a noodle? I'm like, that's no noodle. They're like, first they stretched me out. I'm like, yep, it's a condom. Mm-hmm. And, like, that creeped me out. And then the stupidest part to me is, like, Barry knows that if it was a sausage, you'll be talking. And it's crap with corn bits in it. And it was so gross. Then, like, as they're going with it, the only character I liked besides Barry was Gum. Like, he was the fun character for me. It's just, there's a ton of stuff that I found very unnecessary, and it could have done without.
Yeah. Well, the Gum part, he is a pretty good character in that he's
a non-perishable.
Non-perishable, and of course they were doing this whole Stephen Hawking thing where he's already chewed up, but he's crippled.
And like a little battery-powered chair and whatnot.
Yeah.
My favorite part is like when it comes down to him and like the douche. I wish it wasn't the douche. Like it could have been something totally different. They should have just stuck with humans. But
oh yeah, that was a.
There
were like two villains basically.
Yeah, there's like two sets of villains in the movie: the humans and the douche. And what the douche was doing was like just eating the foods and liquids and stuff like that.
What was interesting about that, it was only when every time he absorbed the liquids, it's like being roided up.
Mm-hmm. And I'm just like, what's next? The tampon is gonna come striking back too with him. Like,
she would probably be his like own Harley Quinn to Joker.
But then there's just so much stuff. Like there's a montage with Meatloaf that was funny. I was
gonna say that the only time I did laugh during the movie was when they actually had a Meatloaf sing Meatloaf's song.
Yeah. But then when they're talking about, ooh, maybe I'll have like an eggplant in me, or maybe I'll have like a tube of toothpaste in me, I'm just, stop. Just stop going on with it.
Yeah.
And I'm just, then I didn't like how it was kind of racial in a way, or like the store was segregated.
They were doing this whole satire based on cultural stereotypes.
Like fruits are haha.
Yeah, and then
Somewhat
basically
identical.
Asian foods will be classified as their own country. So you got China being instant ramen and soy sauce,
Yeah.
and then you have.
I just didn't like that Hitler scene either.
Oh, that was yeah.
That was
yeah.
a bit too much. For me.
The German products basically were like Nazis, and they were
Out to
anti
get rid of juice.
juice. Basically, this whole play on anti-Semitism.
Yeah. There's just so much stuff that could have been different with this movie. It could have been a great movie. Like, really, I really would have liked it, but I just couldn't.
Well, yeah, that brings to mind, like, is there a way this movie could have gotten better? I mean, it did kind of... I did find it interesting when they actually found out the cold reality of their whole purpose of being killed and consumed. To a point where it kind of made me feel bad for the baby carrots, and it made me halt for a little bit and think, oh my gosh, you know...
Maybe they will get out. But then there's like some parts where they're just talking about it, and then it's just... It would have been cool. Like the whole fight scene they had, that was neato and whatnot, but if people still say that word, there are some times where it just went a little bit too far in the fight. Yeah, it's just... Like the non-perishable part, and I didn't like that whole part afterwards when they're all partying and they're, you know what.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I don't know if we can say it. Might
Yeah.
as well. So
I did put it in the synopsis that
Okay.
basically their whole purpose was to either be killed and consumed by humans
human.
or engage in sexual conduct.
yeah, they all have a giant, massive. Like my part I hated was Craig Robinson's character because he was grits. I was like, oh great, here comes a cracker line, and he's like, yep, look at what the crackers did to me. I'm like, oh god. No. And then he rapes a box of crackers after. Like that's just. That to me was, yeah, it's one of those movies where I give it a no-star rating.
Okay. For me, I think I made it clear in the beginning that basically I have no comment about it. I mean, basically it is what it is. I'm not saying that I enjoyed it, but let's just say that it's I've seen it once. There's no need for me to see it again.
One time is all you need, and that's it.
Yeah, I mean, again, there were a few comedic things that I actually did laugh at. One of them was Meatloaf.
Was it the Rasta drink too?
No, it was just the meatloaf.
Yeah, like there is some parts where when they got to the cookbook, I thought that was a cool part.
Yeah,
Like that was cool. He climbed a mountain, which is the sushi area, to the top of Mount Everest, which is the cookbook of sorts, is like their Bible.
He even tore out a page and people still didn't believe him. I thought, wow, how the heck does that happen?
I'm like, oh yeah, ignorance on food, and of course, and they're like, it seemed like there's a lot of religious jabs in there as well.
Oh yeah, that too.
Because that whole thing, like, I thought it was a musical for a second.
Oh,
because of the beginning.
I think a musical probably would have made things a little bit more
interesting,
or maybe drawn out.
But yeah, it's just if they stuck to the original thing in the trailers, let it be the food trying to escape from the house and get back to the store and say, "Hey guys."
Oh, like a Finding Nemo thing.
Right, like
just trying to return back into the grocery store and then just hide themselves.
Like the toilet paper scene, that was the part that made me laugh. Like, because they're like, "What did he do to you?" And then he's just, "You don't want to know." And you can see the other guy rolling up, hanging there. I'm like, "Oh goodness."
Basically.
Yeah.
Yeah. So basically, it is what it is. Either you will like it or you won't like it. I don't know if there's really an in between for people. Well, I mean, right now it is getting like more than. It's above par in ratings, like maybe 60 to 80%.
I can see that because then there's a lot of the community that would just laugh at stupid stuff.
But then again, I think it's also because this movie is kind of breaking new ground in that they're just doing a parody, if not a satirical jab at Pixar style of just making inanimate objects animated and adding human elements to it.
Yeah, but that ending, you gotta admit, they just
that was like driving it way
like it has totally ruined it for me on the ending. They should have just left it to her like, ooh, don't go into the grocery store.
Yeah, as if they didn't hint it enough in the beginning, but now they just really drove it like.
And now it's like it hints at a parody of sorts that these guys are gonna go into another universe type of thing, and we're gonna be seeing them all again in a different form.
Oh yeah, that too. Like we're just a cartoon, but we know a way where we will not be a cartoon anymore. Like, oh great, so you're gonna kill the animators now?
Yes, now you're known as this Jewish actor named Seth Rogen. I'm like, oh really? Oh. And then the donut's like, oh yeah, you're Edward Norton. What the heck kind of a name is that? And I'm just, are you guys gonna go into a new world where you're in a new form, new cartoon by these people?
So they're gonna be a real bagel.
Yeah.
And a real
right.
Yeah.
Like they're gonna try to do like Amazing World of Gumball style.
Oh jeez. Okay. We need not discuss this anymore. But yeah, that's just our opinion. So let's just move on to the random question of the day. Are we all ready for that?
Can I just watch Food Fight again? Because I'd rather watch Food Fight over this. Like this made Food Fight tolerable. But I will say, and this is just for me, I posted a very negative review on it, and a lot of people disagreed with me, just because they're like, it's supposed to be just for fun, and it's like, still, as much as you wanted to have it for fun, or the way you think about it is entertaining. Well, there's two different types of people.
The thing is that it's just that people have their own tolerance.
Yeah.
Like again, I can kind of understand why people would like this one because it's just more adult oriented, and just like if people really do get a kick out of like hearing or seeing a lot of sexual innuendos over and over and over and over again and not get tired of it. Again, it's like equivalent to like frat style humor, or if
I get that, but this is like saying like no, there's the Idiocracy becoming a documentary. And these kind of movies.
Yeah, and then like so you have that, but at the same time, when I mean tolerance is that people will tolerate that, but at the same time, you got other films that are just trying to be nothing more than entertainment, but it does horribly wrong. Meet the Spartans.
Yeah. Date movie, superhero movie.
Yeah,
like date movie, I won't give it too much on because I laughed at that one.
It's just a cheap way to make fun of what was going on in pop culture at that time. But the sad reality is that. So are you saying this
is like how Pixar has Finding Nemo, Cars? It's just their jab at it in a way.
Exactly.
Got you trying to say, okay, I'll understand your view on that.
And that's the only positive aspect that I could conclude as to why people would like it. But it's just not for me either. I can only handle it once, and I'm like, okay, that's fine.
Yeah, it was just one of those things where it's like we were eating popcorn too while we were watching this, and we're just we pretty much said, I don't want anything to drink. Or
yeah, like you want to squirt more butter on that? No. Like but basically it's take it for what it is. Even Blu-ray Whoreder was left speechless, and he doesn't have much to say, but normally he does.
No, I'm bored of it. It's just I don't like talking about it.
You just want to live and forget about it.
Yeah, exactly. I don't even want to acknowledge any of it.
10 years down the line, you'll be having PTSD and be like, you guys haven't seen what I seen.
All I wanted was, I thought there would be some swearing, which there was. I didn't expect that.
But is this really Seth Rogen's kind of style of humor?
I think he's just trying to cater to Kirsten Wiig, and every one of them, they're all good for rated R comedies.
Well, I have seen his work before, Knocked Up, or even the one with the
40-year-old version. Are you gonna go
40-year-old version, but I was thinking of the one with the alien. It's Simon Pegg and
Nick Frost is Paul.
Yeah, that one. That one, it had that kind of humor, but it wasn't as really pushing the boundaries as Sausage Party.
You look at Edward Norton and Death to Smoochie. That movie didn't even pop it up closer.
Oh yeah, not even close.
I think he's just trying to hey guys, we're all really good at having rated R comedies, and they're successful. Look at This Is the End. Look at stuff like.
Perhaps this is maybe Too Many Cooks.
Yeah, Too Many Cooks in a way. I just want to ask Seth Rogen, but you're looking at the guy. Yeah.
Off camera, Nick just cringed, everyone. Yeah. Nick from the Adult Swim infomercials episode. Sorry, buddy.
Too many cooks. You got me thinking about it. But also, you look at it, it's just. It seems really forced on you at times.
It is that kind of. At times, it does feel a little bit force-fed.
Yeah, it's just. I just wanted better build-up.
It's terrible. It sucks. Don't watch it.
Yeah. Well, even if we say don't watch it, people are like, they say not to watch it. Let us go and try and see how bad it is.
Well, this could be as polarizing as Napoleon Dynamite.
Really? Okay, I didn't think about it that way.
Yeah, well,
Interesting.
in some perspectives, it is regarded as at that time it was one of the most popular, regarded as one of the most funniest things ever. But then there's the crowd who say, you know what, I kind of don't get it.
Well, later on down the line, if you rewatch it, Napoleon Dynamite, it's not as funny as you thought it was.
Yeah.
It's just like it's kind of spaz alert kind of things.
So, anyways, let's just move on to the random question. Yeah. So basically, in light of the WWE, they created the whole Universal Championship.
Oh, what?
Now, wait. Here's the question, though. Because it's such a stupid name, and to be honest with you, when you first told me about the name, I thought, great, they're the Universal World Heavyweight Champion. Basically, the belt is only good for 2 territories, California and Florida. Figure out the joke.
I got it.
But, okay, so basically, if we were to create a new name for this new heavyweight title for is it the Raw brand or the SmackDown brand?
Raw brand.
What would it be?
SmackDown would be just WWE Championship.
Yeah, so what would it be? To be honest with you, I cannot think of anything better other than the real World's Championship belt, from Ric Flair circa '92.
Here's my problem with it. I think about Power Rangers and I never hear Universal Championship because what do those villains want to do? Take over the world? It's like we just said, hey, you finally did it. Finally destroyed all the Power Rangers. Here's a belt in your honor, Universal Championship. And I'm like, are they gonna bring back who was that one guy, Moon Max or something like that? He always came out.
Yeah,
Max Moon.
That's Conan.
Yeah, Conan.
Conan, yeah.
Poor guy.
Like, are they gonna bring alien kind of wrestlers in? And they're like, oh, here's the Donald Trump from Mexico kind of guy. Like, I don't know. It's just.
Oh yeah,
I can't even think of a name.
That's all it will be. Just astronauts fighting against aliens.
Like me, there's a lot of things. Yeah.
But
here comes Schwarzenegger. It's not the Tuma.
Let's try to take a quick guess. If we were to come up with a name for a belt of the Raw brand, would it be like the Raw World Heavyweight Championship? I mean, that's probably the most credible thing that I could think of.
Why not just Heavyweight Championship?
Well, you need something to be added to the word heavyweight, just to
heavyweight champion. I don't know, man. I just think they should have brought back the heavyweight champion belt. The one belt I really want to see come back. Well, I got my belt, which is the cruiserweight belt, but I like to see the hardcore belt come back too, because in this day and age, what hardcore is considered from last year WrestleMania, it'll be more entertaining for me to laugh at.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Just bring back the hardcore belt.
What was their definition of hardcore last year? Was it just the same?
No, it's Brock Lesnar shooting Dean Ambrose with the fire extinguisher.
Oh no!
And the best part is he comes with the bat and barbed wire and doesn't even swing it at him.
Oh, he just teases it.
Well, no,
and goes for a miss.
Everybody gives Dean Ambrose a build up to it.
Right.
Hey, Mick Foley gives him the bat. Then you get Terry Funk who gives him Chainsaw Charlie. And then that's it.
You mean Chainsaw Charlie in the form of just here, wear this pantyhose or what?
No, I mean like the actual chainsaw.
Oh, the actual chainsaw.
Yeah.
Of course, he's not going to use it.
Yeah.
But is it like in TNA where Abyss has what I forgot the name of the 2x4 with the nails sticking out.
Yeah.
He gave it a name, but then he never connects. He just always hits the turnbuckle and it goes dink, and then he gets it stuck, and he never uses it.
It was just terrible.
Okay.
I would like to see a hardcore match again because it's just right now they could use it.
Okay, well, I think I thought of a name that would match something that will top the Universal World Heavyweight Belt in the form of it being completely terrible. Galactic Heavyweight Championship. You want to take on a universe? We're talking about the whole galaxy now.
Gosh, I would purposely go to be a parody of the Blood Brothers from Marvel as a tag team.
Might as well just throw in elements of, astronauts versus aliens or whatever.
Yeah.
All right, let's just wrap that up already. We're done.
Yeah, this is
So, big thanks to Maui Comics and Collectibles. Follow the store on Facebook and Instagram at Maui Comics. If you did like this episode of Tuesday Morning Shenanigans.
Could I make an announcement?
Oh, yeah.
So it's official. The Maui Comic Con is on its way, and they started advertising. Oh. It's going to be November 5th and 6th at Lahaina Cannery Mall.
He's talking about the comic book convention, by the way.
The very first Maui Comic Con.
Mm-hmm. Oh, is that what it's just going to be called, Maui Comic Con?
Yeah.
Neat. So, you could have shared that on your plug time. Anything else you want to plug?
Yeah, I want to plug in the Rave Corner for figure reviews and more.
Thank you.
Check them out. And also
blogspot.com.
Yes. And check out Blu-ray Whoreder at his channel. I believe you had your last episode of Totally Retro, right?
Extremely
Retros, I'm sorry. I'm thinking Totally Awesome with Chris Kattan.
Yeah, we're having a retirement live stream kind of a party this Sunday. I think it starts 10 o'clock Eastern, so that
nice.
would be 4 o'clock Hawaii time. And it'll probably last about 8 hours.
Great.
So
Nice.
we have a lot of former guests on, a lot of just
It's gonna be a good time.
games. Yeah, we're gonna play trivia, maybe give out prizes, that type of stuff.
Nice.
Nice.
And a pat in the back.
And
Very
come
good.
down
Very
to Maui Comic Book.
Maui Comics and Collectibles.
Maui Comics and Collectibles.
Got new stock of Funko Pops and some DC, Marvel.
We do apologize.
Blu-rays.
The movie just let us so scatterbrained.
We
Left
are
us so
gonna be very monotoned after this. Don't worry.
All right. So, anything else you guys want to plug, or is it my turn? I don't know how the piece is going right now.
I don't know.
Have a sausage party. Let's
All right.
move on. Better
So-
episode next week.
Yep.
Yeah. And so if you did enjoy this episode of Tuesday Morning Shenanigans, please feel free to like, subscribe, or leave a comment in the comment section. Or if you did come up with a random question of your own that you would love to see us answer, leave it in the comment section and we will get to it. Also, check out the Rave Corner podcast. It stars myself and Wimplo86. We did fall behind because due to the schedules that myself and Wimplo have had, we couldn't get around to actually making the final edit. But rest assured that we do have episodes already recorded that is ready to be put together, but we will post them as soon as we are ready, and we do apologize once again for the delay, but look out, they will be coming. So until then, thank you very much for checking us out. We will see you next time, and have a good one.